characters. I mean, it is, like I said, it's cool that this game has 3 major routes through it. And obviously, it reuses, like, the same rooms, but it shuffles them up. It has, like, different enemy skins and stuff, and it's cool. It's cool. Cool way to do it.
Go, move it!
Alright, back at it. I should definitely just, like, throw enemies over my shoulder more, I think. Okay. Just giving up tons of health from the get-go. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as Die Hard Arcade, the prequel to this, so far. I'm definitely thinking Die Hard Arcade. Like, Die Hard Arcade has huge flaws to it, and this game does fix a lot of that stuff, but it's also just kind of like they change up how the controls fundamentally work. You can f in all 8 directions, and that simplifies the move list a lot, which I don't love. But I do love the fact that they give you time to pick up items after a fight, and like all sorts of like other little nice quality of life stuff. And it just feels like a more reasonable game where there are difficult parts of Die Hard Arcade that I think are just like difficult for silly reasons. But the thing is, I am playing Sega's sequence of polygonal arcade beat-em-ups. And this is the second one, but it's the third one that's probably the masterpiece. So, I'm looking forward to clearing this and playing Spike Out. Is Spike Out, which so Spike Out is not, you know, in this same series, and I don't even think it's like the same director, the same internal Sega studio as this game, but you know, it's still an arcade beat 'em up under Sega's name. And then after Spike Out, there is Zombie Revenge and Slash Out. So, I want to play all of these, and I want to figure out why arcade games just kind of like stopped having... Like, I know why arcade games stopped having polygon beat-em-ups, but... then I gotta figure out what kind of elements I want to take from these games. That's the idea, at least. And there are a lot of like console games that are polygonal beat 'em ups, and some of those I'm sure are very, very cool. But I am focused on the arcade ones right now, just because I know they're going like. I'm interested in making arcade-paced games, and so I want to play the games that I know are arcade-based. Unlike something like Fighting Force, which is not quite what I'm looking for example. Spike Out. Yeah, Slash Out. I don't know, it's crazy that Spike Out, like, it's got that one Xbox port, but the Xbox port is kind of weird and I think significantly different. And then there's... And then that's it. There aren't any home ports of Spike Out that are, like, supposed to be the arcade version. But we're getting one with Like a Dragon 8 that will include the arcade version of Spike Out in it. Pile drive. And I'm glad Like a Dragon 8 will have Spike Out in it, but I wish you could get those Sega arcade games without buying and installing Like a Dragon. Fuck. Alright, this is gonna be the first time I've fought this guy in his room. First time I fucked up that QTE. Just gonna slam him around a little. Okay. Alright, let's get back to it. Sushi. Thank you for shooting that hot dog. Want that bow and arrow. Give me that sushi. Oh, and there actually is a third Dynamite Deka game, but it's kind of like a remix of this game. It's not a fully new game, but it's called Dynamite Deka EX Asian Dynamite, and it came out in like 2007, which is crazy late. And it was on Dreamcast hardware in the arcades. It was a Naomi game. And it's basically just this with like redrawn environments and new movesets and costumes and stuff. I mean, I'll check it out, but my expectations are pretty low. I did play it once in 2020 in an arcade. Wasn't too impressed, but I didn't know much about this game back then, so. Kick. I'm trying to think, and like thinking about polygonal arcade beat-em-ups, it's very crazy to me that basically all of them are made by Sega. You would think that there would be more, but I'm not aware of them. I mean, maybe they're out there, but like I've looked. I think maybe like there are those. There's a game with maybe Crisis in the name by Taito that's like kind of a beat 'em up, but with a lot of gun shooting as well. So maybe it's not fully a beat 'em up. Fuck, it's not the direction I wanted to throw the fish. Yeah, throw your grenades. Let me kick you. Let me go super mode and finish you off here. Done. Let's get this scene over with. I don't want to lose too much of that meter. Didn't want to pick up the gun either. That's a common complaint. In my beat 'em up, there will be a dedicated item button. Yeah, Streets of Rage is great, and when I think of like Streets of Rage being made for the Genesis and not arcades, like that's, for its era, that's a very like direct-to-video kind of thing. and for it to be as good as it is, almost in spite of that, I'm generalizing a little, but like Streets of Rage 2 is a classic for sure, and is so much better than you would think for being a console first beat 'em up. Then there was obviously, and so like, you know, Streets of Rage 4, in terms of modern beat 'em ups, Streets of Rage 4 is fantastic. It's a really great game. Shredder's Revenge I wasn't as crazy about. It is gorgeous, but I don't know if I really like how it plays that much. Then there's Fight and Rage, which I haven't played too much of, but I hear is great. And there's... what was the other one? There was another one that came out at the same time as Shredder's Revenge. That I hear is very good. Final Vendetta, maybe? Maybe it was called? And then, funny enough, there was a recent Double Dragon game. Maybe it was called Double Dragon Gaiden. It came out this year. And it's actually like, glancing at it, it sounds like a game I wouldn't like, because it's kind of like, oh, we're calling it, the marketing, the developers, you know, they kind of called it a roguelike. And I'm like, I don't know, that doesn't sound like it would actually be the kind of beat 'em up I want. But I've actually heard very good impressions by arcade heads of Double Dragon Gaiden, so I'm going to have to try it out. Even if it isn't a totally traditional arcade beat 'em up. But I just feel like, you know, there's... As good as all the sprite-based stuff is, there's just kind of like this weird dead end of polygonal beat 'em ups. Like, Spike Out came out, Spike Out's a masterpiece, and then by the time that there would be a success... Fuck, I can't arrest that guy. By the time that there would be a successor in the arcades were kind of taking a little pause, a little step back in terms of a big developer focus, and fucking Devil May Cry came out, right? And that just changes everything at home. But like Spike Out's just right there, just waiting to like. I feel like it's just sitting there waiting to be built on, or at least learned from. Man. The Takeover. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one. I'm assuming it's like a sprite-based one. Get the wrench. Okay, very similar to Streets of Rage 4. Could that be the one... I remember seeing Streets of Rage 4 was co-developed by a studio that made like a very like digitized actor-looking beat 'em up that looked like kind of goofy but was supposed to be very good. I never played it. Maybe that's it? Ooh, I really hit all those dudes. Oh man, I'm losing so much health. What a shame. Low health. Play careful. I do get health here. Oh fuck. Get out of here. Whatever. I wonder, if I arrest these guys, do they split? No, they don't. That might be a best bet kind of situation. I'm afraid I bet I can't arrest the sword dudes though. Oh, that's a super. Give me that super. Should not have picked up that weapon. Okay. Punch? No, this one's kick. All right. I was convinced by my past handful of credits that that was always punch. Because there were QTEs in the first game that were the same every time. But I think in this game, there's always some randomization. Alright, so this is the set, like, after this fight, the guy up above is like the second to last boss. That wasn't good. Let's get those blast cities working. I wonder if this room's always emptied for the boss fight, or if you get like the blast cities. If you leave the blast cities for the next fight, that's possible. Get the gun guy. Skeleton outfit from Karate Kid. Do a big throw combo on him. Nope. This guy does drop big health though. No, don't shoot me. Alright. Yeah. Hit him when he's ground. No, get the health. Okay. Alright, alright, alright.
Watch out!
I love the main character's look of agony
Your
here.
captain is long dead.
Okay.
He's fish bait by now.
Infinite? 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 No. Oh, fuck him up! As long as I don't move the stick. Alright, that was really, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, man, what a chump. Look at that. And I got super mode going into the final boss fight. Let's fucking go. I'm skipping cutscenes just in case super mode, like, drains during the cutscenes. Alright, fuck him up. Nope. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, if I can switch sides with him, that's ideal. Yeah, fuck him up with the grounded attack. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, no, you don't. 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 Is that it? Is that a 1cc? I think that's a 1cc. I think I got it.
Thank you for saving my life again.
The music. Presentation. Oh! Oh no! This fucking game. Oh, she got it! Alright. Okay. All the weird, like, switches between pre-rendered and real-time. Program works! Yeah, okay. See, it's the same team as well. The fact that, this game, the port, the home version of this game, was worked on by the same people for the most part, or a lot of overlapping people between, yeah, the home version and the arcade version. It wasn't just handed out to totally different people. Howard Drawson. I wonder when did the Yakuza director Nagoshi, when did he join? Because I don't think he's even got like special thanks in these. Which makes me think Spike Out was like, you know, a new Sega project by somebody who had never made a beat 'em up before. But there we go. That was a Dynamite Deka 1cc. Now let's see if